Okay. Have a laugh with me while I read this. The world's done gone crazy when a cafe can charge $39 for a cup of Java made from bird droppings. And look at that headline. There's an oily there's an oiliness in it that stays in your oh oh dang. Even a $9 coffee at Starbucks won't seem quite so expensive from now on. A cafe selling what may be one of the most expensive cups of coffee in the world opened its doors last week, serving espresso at the scalding hot price of almost $40 a shot. The artisanal cup of Joe is made from coffee beans collected from among the droppings of a rare South American bird. I'm going to skip some of this, but it's owned by two European immigrants. The cafe is named for the Brazilian jacu bird, which eats coffee berries, digests the outer shell, and defecates the rest. The process is supposed to yield a bean with a uniquely smooth taste. The coffee has all the elements of modern urban chic. It's all natural, unusual, and very expensive. Graka notes that the jacu bird lives wild in the forest and picks only the best beans. One question that may be open to debate: do these beans qualify as vegan? You can drink jacu coffee any way you like, but Graka says it's best tasted as an espresso. Anything else dilutes the flavor. Adding to the lure and perhaps a savvy marketing trick, the cafe served the jacu espresso in aluminum goblets. The exchange rate converts to approximately $39 at current exchange rates. It is brewed from the excrement of the bird. It's out of a movie. Unbelievable. Market Watch tested the unusual coffee on a few people who wandered into the cafe on a lazy afternoon. Earth tones, said Alistair, a middle-aged Scottish businessman, when asked to describe the flavor. There's an oiliness in it that stays in your mouth. Am I being immature? Because that's freaking hilarious. I'm crying here. I wish I should have recorded myself. Both said they liked the coffee. They found the jacu espresso very different from regular coffee and said they much preferred it. There's no comparison. You almost want to sip it and savor it. It's smooth and refined. I don't like bitter coffee. Let's see, I'm not going to even try to say those names. A young Russian couple also had nice things to say. It's a bit acidic, but it's very smooth. It's a little bit floral. Oh, man. Let's see. The beans' provenance didn't bother the people who shared their taste tests with Market Watch. All our food is from poop, said Jen, adding, what's the best fertilizer? Xenia shrugged. She didn't care either. The beans have been washed, she said. As for the price, most people are not going to spend nearly $40 on an espresso every day unless they're very rich or seek to be different. But Jen said she'd rather drink one of these a week than $5 worth of cheaper coffees every day. The Grakas already had a connection with Brazil where they own 2 restaurants. They seized on the idea of the jacu coffee as a way of differentiating their cafe in a fiercely competitive city. We wanted to open a coffee shop, but we wanted to do something different. They're betting that well-heeled residents of an increasingly high-priced London, which they hope is getting its mojo back after a prolonged and painful 4-year path toward exiting the EU, will embrace the ultimate in extravagant cups of coffee. Oh, my eyes are watering. It's being served in a residential area well away from the worn tourist and restaurant paths. About 10 minutes walk from the House of Parliament. Oh man, most customers it seems were still sticking with the regular and typically priced stuff. I guess they don't want the oiliness in it that stays in your mouth. I'm sorry. I just thought that was funny. I was sitting here cracking up, and every time I read it, I crack up some more. So I'm glad that you stuck around. You tell me, would you spend $39 for a shot of espresso from the beans picked out of the excrement of a wild bird? Oh boy, we must be a rich world if we're doing this stuff. Anyway, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and whether you try this or not. All right, we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.